not to have that for 62 games last year really hurt the Devils. And so, once you're able to get, Brad on the flank, and
Hamilton lets one go and gets it all the way through to Magnus Högberg. Marcus Högberg, the Islanders goaltender, who played coming back from their off-season surgeries, didn't want to push them back in this first game, gave them the full day off today, but we expect to see them at some point this preseason before the team heads to Prague. Jonathan Kovacevic slides it down low. The newcomer traded from Montreal. It gets to Hischier in front, and Nico Hischier scores! A power play goal for the captain!
A broken play, but this is sort of what Sheldon Keefe has preached. Get to your spots quickly, get to those loose pucks, and you saw Brad with a beautiful spin around pass.
No look down.
No look, beauty. Separated the man from the puck. Oh boy, that gets me a little fired up, even though it's 3.5 minutes into this preseason game one.
Here's Curtis Lazar forcing a turnover. Jonas Siegenthaler shoots, save. Högberg rebound is gobbled up, and we saw for the first time Brock Nelson and Palmieri. Nelson coming off another really strong year, 34 goals, 35 assists last season. Here's Palmieri's wrist shot. It's knocked away by Markstrom.
His record in the regular season speaks for itself. I know he had good players. Every team has good players, but the consistency of over 100 points every season in the regular season, that's what the Devils want to get, to become a sustainable, good, solid regular season team.
Two big guys who really complement each other with their strengths. Dylan, very physical and known as a great stay-at-home defenseman. That frees up Dougie to be even more aggressive offensively.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Scott Mayfield drives one, and that is smothered by Jacob Markstrom.
The prospect challenge with the other teams, the Boston Bruins, Buffalo Sabres,
first round pick
Senators
in 2021. Here's a good chance in front off the post, and then sprawling out. Markstrom might have gotten a piece of Simon Holmstrom's attempt in front.
I think he got a little right pad on that there, and desperation getting across to the right side. So he's had a couple of good chances against him in the last minute here, and he's been equal to the task. Markstrom has.
Anders Lee feeds the blue line. Here's Kyle Palmieri. His shot's deflected off of Nelson into the corner. Palmieri coming off a very good year, 30 goals last season with the Islanders, now in his 15th NHL season.
Yeah, the former Devil was really had a bounce back.
Pajot hard to the front. Markstrom gets the left pad out and makes the save.
Anticipation and reading the play and just playing hard. That's what he wants consistently. Sheldon Keefe does.
These are two teams that have done a lot of sprinting, much covered over the last 3 days. Patrick Waugh has had some hard skates for his group as well.
And every day we've run into him during camp, there's a smile on his face. He's fired up, and that can be contagious throughout your dressing room, and certainly he's had a
backhander from Hischier. Högberg the save, and Tatar on the rebound served it just wide. Meyer and Jack Hughes. Here's a 2-on-1. Brock Nelson leading in. He ripped it wide. Dylan took away the pass to Holmstrom there, left Markstrom the shooter. Jolowski serves one on. Markstrom blockers it away.
Their head coach, they were tied for top 3 in that category, scoring the first goal 58% of the time. So you hope that he brings that over here.
Oh, Palmieri is robbed by Markstrom.
Really been effective in the offensive zone, creating some turnovers. You see that little power move by former Devil Kyle Palmieri around D. Simone. That's a really nice play by Palmieri there. And look at the glove sit.
Feeds the blue line. Kovacevic, a wrist shot, fired just wide.
Well, this sequence that we're seeing right now
creates a good look for Connor. Högberg makes the save. Rebound sitting in front. Backhanded toward goal by Lazar. And Högberg makes another good save.
Dougie Hamilton, great timing, sneaks in behind the Islanders, wide open with a beautiful pass from Tatar.
Got a feed to the front again, and Högberg covers up on Hamilton.
Getting in on pucks, and what that does, it becomes the foundation of all your systems, and that's why he started the camp off with several sprints. And again, he was saying, yeah, there's a little bit of conditioning in that, but he really wants to make sure that the mindset up and down this lineup is we got to get to those areas by sprinting.
Yeah, Bryce, a great point you make is that deflects in, and Markstrom makes a save. Sandpaper you talk about as well.
Yeah, has good speed as well. He's another guy probably knocking on the door here, Bill, in the near future as he continues to develop his game.
On October 10th.
You feel the energy in the building, and it's, like I said, a preseason game. First one, but for me.
Hamilton shot deflected in front. Both Bastian and Lazar were there.
For me, this is probably the best crowd I've seen, and Dougie Hamilton has not wasted any time of shooting at every opportunity.
Devils lead 1-0 on Nico Hischier's power play goal. Jesper Bratt with the assist. Here's a chance for Anders Lee right off the bat. Markstrom glove save, rebound toward Pajot, and Markstrom swallows it up. Comes in, he finishes a hit, delivering a hard blow on Travis Mitchell, the young defenseman. Maggio fighting with DeSimone. That comes all the way through to Markstrom.
Hungry around the net.
We don't have
look
that.
For second and third opportunities. You need players. That Devils probably like that. Devils did not have enough of that on the second and third chance scoring.
34 games in the NHL last year. A second-round pick that has a bright future.
Bowers had Nason wide open to the right, and
particularly Brendan Dillon, known for that physical edge you talked about. The other big key they have focused on defensively is the box out. And Dano, I know that was music to your ears after last season. Gautier's shot is denied by Markstrom again. Rookie, not a 21-year-old rookie as well, but it could be a really good find for this Islanders group. DeSimone had it knocked away from him. Siegenthaler gathers, shoots, kick save, Hogberg.
And that's what they want from him, because he has all the tools to be a really good offensive player in this league, and he is big and strong.
Yep.
He is a strong kid.
Big body, 6'2", 214 pounds, is on the puck now. He tees up Anders Lee, and the captain rifles it home. Anders Lee with a wrist shot. This game is tied at 1.
Well, just like that, we were talking about Wahlstrom, and the captain ties the game up. Little give and go. Look at this wrist shot. He kind of uses Hamilton a little bit as a screen, and he rips this far side upstairs. Not much of a chance for Markstrom. I'm not sure if that deflect. We did the rest with a terrific wrist shot.
I'll wear it. As Tomas Tatar steps in to Kyle Palmieri. Here's Jesper Bratt splitting the defense. Bratt's behind. He scores! Jesper Bratt with the quick response, and the Devils lead.
Gets the crowd charged up. They're going to give up goals, but the Devils answer as quick as possible. Look at that real good pass from Nico Hischier. Quick. He knew exactly where Bratt was. He splits the defense. A veteran pair of Pelech and Pulock. And the release you talked about, Bill. I mean, it's just a quick.
Well, I think Jesper Bratt, because being a sixth-rounder, he had to fight for everything, right? He takes nothing for granted. I give him a lot of credit for that. Despite how successful his career's gone, big deal, he's still not taking anything for granted.
Here's Siplikov again, toe drag to the front and sets up Julien Gauthier to score. Oh, Siplikov with a sweet feed. This game's tied again.
Right there, they tried to make a pass. It's in the feet, and everybody got caught in the Islanders zone, so this ends up being a partial 3-on-1, really. And look at that fake shot. Quick pass to Gauthier. Devils got back.
They're going to want to win this game, and you expect some of that intensity to maybe even pick up just a little bit more here.
Well, both coaches got to like the fact that there's a lot of vets in this lineup. And so
Thiesing from a sharp angle, and he scores. Cam Thiesing, the 23-year-old undrafted and signed by the Islanders after his last year at Ohio State last season.
He caught Dawes a little by surprise. He's got a little room in the neutral zone. Devils don't close on him quite quick enough. From a sharp angle, might have went off Brendan Dillon's stick, changed direction a little bit. Really nice play, though. By the
as much as possible heading toward the regular season.
The coaches are always gauging different situations in preseason. It's not.
Hamilton turns it over to Maggio. He streaks in. Maggio shoots, and Dawes gets a piece of it. 5 to go in the third period. Bratt backhands it toward the empty net. Hamilton. Now Bratt receives the long stretch pass. Blazes down the wall. Cuts inside. And Skarek makes a blocker save of the preseason opener for both sides. Dillon steps in front of the puck. Devils need to get back on side. Final 8 seconds. Holmstrom whacks it toward the open goal, and he scores. Simon Holmstrom puts it away with the empty netter, and the Islanders go up 4-2 in the preseason opener.
I thought, especially after the Devils, for the first 5 or 6 minutes, really came out here and a lot of offensive zone time. Overall, a pretty good game played by both. The Islanders come away with the victory.
Well, if you're worried about the curse of the undefeated preseason,